Hello guys, this is Frank, the Anointed FX Academy, and today we present to you our lesson four. Our lesson four, which is about Elliott wave flat correction patterns. And remember last in the lesson three, we talked about zigzag pattern. Remember I told you that to master Elliott wave, we need to focus on the corrective patterns because when you see an impulse, the next is correction, and after the correction, another one is an impulse. So in order to catch the next impulse, you need to know the correction pattern that is at work there to be able to key in time and get the full impulse and make your profit. That is very good way to master Elliott wave. So talking about the flat corrective correction patterns. So we have three flat correction pattern. The first one is a regular pattern. The second one is expanded pattern or irregular pattern. Then the third one is learning flat pattern, learning flat pattern. So let's start with regular flat. So what is a regular flat pattern? It's a Elliott wave corrective pattern that stipulates that wave B will be equal or above wave A, while wave C will be below wave A. Wave C must go below this wave A. If wave C did not go below the wave A, then it's not a complete pattern. So in this regular pattern, wave B will be equal with wave A, the starting of wave A. This is where wave A started. This is wave A. Okay, let me use this thing to illustrate it well. This is wave A, and this is where wave A started. Is that not true? So wave B will be equal to that wave A, or even above it a little bit, not too far, but above it a little bit, or even at the 90%. That means here 80 to 90% here. So once wave B stop between here, a little bit above, a little bit below, that's the region where wave B must come to stop. And then wave C, which is this one, we do what? We go below wave A. It must be below wave A. It must be below wave A. It may be too down. It may not be too down so far, but it must be below with A. Sometimes if it will just like sweep the with A, like a sweep of liquidity, sweep it with A, and then start going up. So it must be below with A. So that is all about this regular flat pattern. You understand, guys? That's about regular flat pattern. So coming about expanded pattern. Some people call it expanded pattern. Some people call it expanding flats. Some people call it expanded flat. Some people call it expanded flat. Some people call it irregular flats. So anyone that's here, it is something. So here you discover that wave B is wave A of the correction. Then wave V shoot out above wave A. You must break above the starting of wave A. This is starting of wave A. You must come above it. That's to show you that if you see a trade that do wave A and then another wave come above it to break this place, then from there a drop below and break the wave A again. The wave C now break, come below wave A. You understand it? So this regular pattern sometimes confuse traders, and it do a lot of things to traders. Normally the ITC guys normally catch this pattern because why? When because you look like ICT structure, liquidity, and this stuff like that. So this expanded pattern, and it happens all the time in the market. This expanded pattern happen all the time in the market. I will show you. We'll go back. We will go to the charts, and you will see all of them. I'll just give one example, then you go to your chart and look for the rest of them. So looking at it, I think you understand the formula for this now. Number one, the wave B, you will see wave A, abi? This is start of wave A. The wave B shoots above the star of wave A, and the wave C come below of wave A. So you see that? That's the basic principle of expanded flat. So whenever you see a pattern like this, this is expanded flat. The next thing you should do is to go up. So this example is about the bullish trend. Of course, you know that a bearish trend is supposed to be something like this, coming down A, B, C, and then continue. Do you understand now? That's a bearish pattern. You can see it's an inverse of it. So this is a bearish way. This is a bullish way. So I'm using a bullish way as an example. So the third one is a running flat. You can see it look like it's running. See the wave A, the wave B shoot above wave A, but the wave C could not come below. You only come half of wave A, 50% of wave A, or 70% of wave A. You can come 70%, can come 50%, but they cannot break below. So once you see a pattern that didn't break below the A, then you know that is, and the B is the wave B break above the starting of wave A, and the wave C could not break below wave A, then you know it's running flat. It's very difficult to trade running flat. You cannot. So many times. I don't think anybody catch this running flat because you have to be very, very careful to catch them. It's very difficult to get a running flat. You can only catch it when it has broken above here. When you see the trade come here, break here, then you now look for a correction and enter. But for you to catch it from here, I don't think nobody have ever done that. So it's very difficult to catch it from this very place. So I hope guys you understand this principle of these three correcting flats. The first one, regular flats. The wave A comes, the wave B come equal to the wave A, while the wave C come breaking up below the wave A. Then the expanded flat, the wave A comes, wave B break above the starting of wave A, and the wave C come and break also wave A. You understand that? Then long flats, wave A comes, wave B break above starting off with A, and the wave C could not come below, cannot break below with A. So that is three expanded flat patterns. It's three basic expanded flat patterns. I hope you understand, guys. So let's go to the chart. I don't want the video to be long. Let's go to the chart. Let me show you. So after you yourself go and do your own this thing. Do your own research. Okay. Look at this is a pattern. This is a flat pattern. Can you identify this flat pattern? Looking at it, can you identify it? Hmm. This is A, this is B, and this is C. Can you identify that? It's a regular flat pattern. You can see. Look at it. A regular flat pattern. Look, this is the start of wave A. This is wave B equal to wave A, or above it a little bit, and wave C shoot out below. That is our number one, the regular flat pattern. Do you understand, guys? Let's see it now. That is a regular flat pattern. See it come here, A, B, C. Same thing happens there. Same thing happens there. Same thing happens there. A, B, C. This is another flat pattern also. Another regular flat pattern. Regular. This pattern always come outside. Rules are at the market. You can see that. Another regular flat pattern. Can you see that, guys? Another regular pattern. This is A, this is B, and this is C. So this is a regular flat pattern. This is that. You can see this scenario now. The wave C is even deeper. Can you see that? It's a very deep wave C. So let's look what I will find expanded flat and the rest of them. Let me know whether I can get an expanded flat. Yeah, I think I have somewhere. I have to see an expanded flat for you guys. Mm, we're going to get expanded flat. Don't worry. We'll get one expanded flat. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. This is a zigzag. This is a flat pattern. Here we see, but it's not an expanded flat. Expanded flats, it's not easily spotted. Uh, but when you spot it, it is unique. I think the pair that did expanded flat more often is Great Britain. Great Britain US dollar did expanded flat more often. More often. Did expanded flat more often. This is a zigzag. Mm, mm. That's a zigzag. This is a zigzag. This is a zigzag. It's flat button. It's flat button. Okay, let's try Great Britain. Great Britain have some expanded flat because I think Great Britain is normally filled with expanded flats. Okay, see one. Can you see one? I've already found one already in Great Britain. Look at it. Look at it here. Can you see the expanded flats? This is A, B, C. With A, B, C. With B, you can see how we break above with, you can see how with B break above with A. Can you see that? And then you can see how wave C with five wave structure come and break uh below of wave A. Can you see that? You can see this is an expanded flat. You can look at what happened after the expanded flat. Just look at what happened after the expanded flat. You see what happened after the expanded flat? How market shoot up from here, boom, without even going, but see the movements. The expanded flats normally occur in Great Britain, and the Japanese yen, US dollar Japanese yen, yeah, Great Britain, US dollar, they normally have enough expanded flat. Regular flat normally occurring in Euro US dollar. So that is why I focus on major pairs because they are the one that gives me what I want. So running flat, let's look for a running flat. Okay, see a running flat. Can you see running flat? This Great Britain normally have this expanded flat and then see another running flat. I see running flat here. This is the first one. This is A. So let me label it with my listing. This A, B, C. Can you see that? This is a running flat. This is A. Can see how B goes up, breaking here. Then see how C come. It couldn't break. I thought you said C cannot break below A. It didn't break below A and then jump up again. That is an running flat pattern. A running flat pattern. Take a look at another running flat pattern here. So now left alpha. This is A, B, C. You can see how deep A is. This is B, breaking above A. Is it break? Yes. It's above A, breaking above A. And this is the C, A, B, C. It couldn't come below A. Can you see that? It couldn't come below A, and then start flying up. It is another running flat pattern. Another running flat pattern. So I think this example will be enough for you guys. I would like you guys to go to your charts to backtext. Look for expanded flats. Look for corrective flats. Spot them. Identify them and spot them. Know them. Be able to identify. Be able to know them. be able to know all of them one by one. Know the expanded flats, know the corrective flats. So go to your chart now. You can see the example I have already given. Go to your chart with this video. Begin to mark the expanded flat, backtext, mark the expanded flat, mark the running flat, identify them, because the more you practice, the more you are able to identify them more quickly, the more you catch the next impulse. You understand, guys? If you cannot identify a corrective pattern, you will not be able to catch the impulse. You enter late. But if you're able to identify the corrective pattern, you'll be able to catch the next impulse that is coming. You understand now? You understand, guys? So that is why you focus more on the pattern. Go to your chart now, begin to analyze them, begin to mark them, and are able to identify them. Okay, this is where this video comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any question, drop it on the comment section. Drop it on our channel. I will give you an answer of any question you are asking. Okay, guys. See you some other time. Our next video will be coming up soon. Bye for now.